Okay, guys, so if you did not see my previous video on this topic, I'm going to link that down below so you guys can know exactly what happened. But Queen has responded to Chris directly, and she says, here we go again. Chris can't leave Houston. He stated this plenty of times after I've asked him to come to Atlanta. Also, he just got done calling me a miserable HOE. We don't have an easygoing, cordial co-parent relationship after I've tried to have one. So why the F would I invite knowing he can't attend? I was also dealing with a sick 2-year-old with a high fever. Why the F would I be thinking of anything else? If we don't speak on a regular, I'm not thinking about calling nobody for a 20-minute kindergarten graduation. So I had some people telling me that Queen and her mom were not speaking at the moment, that they were having some issues. And, you know, there was no proof that they could send me to show like, hey, they're beefing right now. But obviously, this tells you that she's not speaking to her mother because Tina nor her mom knew about the graduation either because she's not speaking to them. So someone else wrote, you know, you could have shot a text. It's not like it's about you. It's about your son. You could have left it at that. And then Queen responds with, like I said, I wasn't thinking about picking up the phone to call or text nobody. I was between either taking my son to the ER and making it to my baby's graduation. My mind was not on anything else. So she's stating, look, I had to take Legend to the ER. I was worried about making it to Chris's graduation. I wasn't thinking about picking up the phone to call my mom, to call Chris, to call Tina and let them know that CJ was graduating. So, of course, Tina did respond and she states, girl, nobody complaining about how we couldn't be there, but you don't even talk to your mama. You could have sent her a simple picture or a text. Nobody should have to find out through social media. Then she says, please don't do too much. My patience is running low. So there you have it again. Queen and her mom are evidently going through another hard time right now, and they are not on speaking terms. So then Tina also states, you constantly let him throw off on Twitter about other people, but as soon as it comes to us, you got something to say, and here your fans come tooth and nail. I'm tired of it. I got time today. I held my peace long enough. Even you had your fans bash me on my YouTube video. So here Tina is basically stating like, every time you let Clarence talk crap about us, you don't defend us, but you always defend him. Then she also states, I want my nephew to know at the end of the day, I love him unconditionally. And it's not my fault I can't see him, but he will when he gets older. Now, this is just my opinion, but I feel like Queen and her mom are going through some things right now, and Tina is kind of upset about it. And that is why she went on Instagram and made a big deal out of all of this and added herself into the equation when it had nothing to do with her. So anyways, Queen went on to Twitter and she stated, everyone can say what they want. Bottom line, my son is happy and he will never resent me because I don't feed him BS. I never keep him away from people he loves. So everyone should move on now and worry about their own problems. Since Queen has been going on to Twitter, tweeting all these things, Tina decided to make herself a Twitter account and she went on Twitter ranting about this whole situation. No, I'm not going to read all the tweets. I am going to post some here of some things that she's said. Of course, she mentioned the whole toxic situation, which Clarence is the one that was stating that she was toxic. And anyways, Queen made a little joke like, you know, and where's his graduation gift since you all are trying to come for me saying you weren't invited? And Tina says it wasn't no graduation gifts because nobody knew it was a graduation. So guys, I'm just hoping that Tina, Queen, and their mom can get this all situated and they can get back on good terms, because it seems like everything was all good for the birthday party. Not sure what happened after that, but again, hoping they can get it resolved. Anyways, let's get on to this next topic with CJ So Cool and Royalty. CJ went on Instagram again and let everyone know the exact reason why him and Royalty broke up, and it wasn't because he was out cheating in Atlanta.
I really don't know, because a lot of you saw everything via YouTube videos. Some of you probably could depict what was happening. Some of you probably just didn't understand. Me and Royalty were just existing for a while. We were, just literally existing. We weren't doing the things that we started out doing. We weren't having fun. There was no real love in the situation. I was great with the kids, and that's probably why she stood around for so long. But for the longest, she's always wanted to leave. And that being said, having that energy around it made me unhappy. So I did things that, try to cope with the pain. Yes, I cheated, or yes, I ended up in the blogs. But when you're just existing, that's not cool. That's not fun. So you're going to do things and you're going to look for ways to make yourself happy. That being said, I'm sorry, Royalty. I'm sorry to the family. I'm sorry, CJ and Dede. I'm sorry to the fans, everybody that's watching this. It started out as entertainment, but now it's getting too real.
People have been going onto CJ's girlfriend's Facebook and they pulled up a post that said, "I wanted to be a YouTube couple so bad. It seems so fun." So looks like she got her wish of being a YouTube couple, because now she is in a relationship with CJ. Anyways, I'm going to post a clip of some things that Chris' mom said on her Instagram live about the whole situation with Chris's graduation, and baby Chris's graduation, and not being able to attend. As always, I want to know what you guys think about both of these situations down in the comment section below.
Just found out about CJ's graduation, and she said, "Oh, Auntie, if I know if you would have known CJ was graduating or whatnot, you would have been there." Oh, most definitely, because you got my son, you got CJ. Of course, again, my son, he has another chance at this. CJ, first time, that's my first grandbaby. Sure. If it was to go and support my grandson because if his father wouldn't have been able to go. That's the thing. I need people to stop saying, well, because the comments that I'm getting from certain people, because I'm getting a lot of stuff. But people saying, well, he couldn't go anyway, and this, that, and the other. Certain things, certain rules for certain stuff, and that's just what it is. If he would have probably put in a request and say, hey, I want to go, or can I go see my son graduate? It's a possibility. The judge would have allowed that. Literally, it's a possibility. It's a possibility for a lot of stuff. For us to not get contacted, and now I'm saying it's on both ends. That's like, dang, that's some BS. I'm sorry. Thank you. When my daughter goes to pick him up every time he traveled with not, even if it was her, even if it was, you don't have to deal with me. You don't even want me to come for whatever reason. It could have been somebody else. Or a simple, what came to my mind today? If you could, because at some point somebody got to grow up. That means my son, whomever, needs to grow up. It's time out for it. You see, the boy is getting older. He sees things. He don't see stuff. Okay, if she found out 2 days ago, that's cool. But 2 days before she decided that she wanted Chris to keep him for a week, she called and Chris made sure that he had his son. So to me, that's no excuse. Because if he made it in 2 weeks, 2 days to go get his son, he would have made it 2 days to make sure somebody would be there to represent him. I don't find it the excuse. I'm tired of the excuses from him, her, and whoever else. Point blank. Period. The excuses need to stop. I have no bashing. This is not a bashing thing for her. This is a step up thing for my son. You don't step up and do what you need to do, you gonna be looking crazy. This ain't got nothing to do with social media. Nothing to do with social media. All of it needs to be stopped. Stop putting it on social media. Yes, he had a right, and that's what I don't understand. We can't never, like, okay, this is going to be screen recorded. Put that in there. Okay, fine. Y'all on my page. I went live. Y'all coming to me. Y'all ask me questions. Y'all sending me stuff. I can't read everything. Yes, exactly. I ain't see nothing, and I don't think he have either. My thing is this: everybody, myself, everybody, just need to just grow up and put aside. and put this baby first. This boy needs to be put first. Period. This is not a bashing this person. I'm tired of my mom then went on there and said, stop bashing her. Stop bashing this. Stop with the bashing. I'm not going after nobody's parenting. But it is a hurtful thing because I'm not even the daddy. I'm not the mama. But I would have hated to find out my son graduated. I don't care if it was 10 minutes that my son accomplished something and I couldn't be involved. It's something he's already beating himself up. Okay? And I try not to get emotional, but he's already beating himself up because he can't do things because of his prior situation. But to take that from me is a little different. To not give me the option to say, well, you know, I can't be there and I appreciate. At some point, when is somebody going to grow up? At some point, when are they going to grow up? And again, that goes for my son too. Grow up. Because this is not making no sense. I ain't never, ever had 20 people in my life. And that's a lot. And I appreciate y'all. I know what y'all doing. But I ain't never had that. Okay? But at some point, it got to grow up. Can't nobody say we ain't reached out. He don't have a cell phone no more. But guess who on call? Who ain't answering no phone calls though? Okay? And it's not about the adults. This is about a baby who I know would have wanted his daddy to be a part. This is about something that could have been so easy. Just like my kids seen that I was on FaceTime and I didn't. My son was just as happy as if I was right there. And me as a mother, I felt bad because I'm like, oh my God, my baby. So I'm only speaking from experience of what I experienced yesterday. I've been in a whole anxiety mode just from having to come on live just to tell y'all, hey, my son graduated and my niece graduated, da 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 da. For y'all to tell me my grandson graduated. I don't agree with any disrespectful stuff that he does or say. But if it ain't putting a name to it, then I don't know who he talking about. Yeah. Because at some point you have to wonder what is being said to him. What is he reading? What is he saying? And then the vulgar or the oh no, I can't the household. I can't talk about their household. I can only talk about mine. It's more than just what people may see. Okay, yeah, he might go on social media and say this and say that or do this and do that. Okay, but cut off the cameras. You don't know what else is being said. Show text, whatever. Don't know. I don't disrespect nobody. I don't want to be disrespected. No, that I don't not can't. And